Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. Today we're wrapping up the series, Google Search Consoles, a guide to how it works and what it offers. If you joined us last time, you know we left on a cliffhanger. So today we're going to jump right into all you need to know about Gse Users and Owners. Gse can be used in two ways that are typically two roles granted by the originally verified website owner. The owner. The owner is the primary authority with total control over the website's properties in Gse. They can grant user authority to others by adding or removing them, or by changing the settings. Once the permission is granted, the users can see and access all the data and tools available in Gse. A verified owner can add a delegated owner, and the delegated owner who can see the data uses the tools and add users. Next up, a user. When authorized by the delegated owner, a user can see the data and perform a few tasks with Gse. Users can't add another user. However, when users are given full access, they can see most of the data and take additional actions, while restricted users are limited to only a few things. When it comes to your business platform, it can't be shared with unreliable people. Thus, the verified owner must make a mindful decision when making designated owners and users. Full authority for more unreliable people would lead to disastrous situations for you, risking your entire capital and assets, which would be the last thing you'd want. Managing your business, you would know who needs more permissions and who needs less. For example, people who need to adjust the settings to tweak the results should be given more authority, while those who need the data but have no concerns with the setting must be given less authority. For example, SEO specialists should get the ownership, but a content strategist shouldn't until he or she manages the SEO. Furthermore, there's a third role as well, an associate. This is not a person. Here, the associate refers to the Gse's association with Gse or Google Analytics. You can link a Gse property with Gse to see all the Gse reports without using Gse. In addition, you can also access Google Analytics reports from two of the Gse sections that are site links and links to your site. A sitemap is not essential if the websites are logically structured. The web crawlers usually find what they're looking for one way or another. However, sitemaps make things easier for the crawlers by providing them with a simplified guide to find the required information in milliseconds. Search results show up in a matter of seconds, so the crawlers don't have much time to document a website. Chances are they will skip your website if it takes too much time to get the information needed. This is the last thing you'd want. Here are a few situations that make it a good idea to have a sitemap on your site. Huge websites with more pages, hundreds or thousands. A website with isolated pages, pages with very few inbound links. New websites that have very few backlinks. Websites that use rich media content. Websites that show up in Google News. Once you've built a sitemap for your website, let Google process it. Your sitemap report will appear in Google Search Console's Gse Sitemaps report as the process completes. This is where you can see how many times Google read your sitemap, when it was read last, and how many pages on the sitemap are indexed. Here are a few Gse terms you need to know before getting started. Google Search Console query, impression, click, average position, and CTR or click-through rate. Other options to filter data in Google Search Console: by search type, by date range, by queries, by page, by country, by device, by search appearance, index coverage reports, and submitted sitemaps. If you want to beat the competition in SERPs and enhance the impact of your SEO, the Google Search Console might be your most powerful resource. Most businesses invest their time and money in content, but they often ignore their strategy and studying the results of their previous plans. Unfortunately, this is where it all goes wrong for them. Gse helps businesses study their earlier efforts and results through one window. It makes it possible for them to create their future strategy and fix broken pathways. This free tool will get provided information related to your website at your fingertips. Whether you're an SEO specialist, a digital marketer, a website owner, or anyone else with a digital presence, it's possible to control how your website performs and make it Google-friendly without missing anything that might help you rank on the SERPs. And that's all we've got. Thanks again for listening to the SEO.co podcast. We'll see you in the next one.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.